asking passengers to step onto the scales as part of a weight measuring survey before departures. The process might seem a little unconventional, but authorities say it's a requirement of the Civil Aviation Authority.
A weighty issue for passengers flying Air New Zealand.
They have nothing to worry about.
But for travellers who do worry about those extra kgs, they'll now extend beyond luggage. For a short period, passengers on selected international flights from Auckland will be asked to weigh themselves before boarding. And Air New Zealand Load Control Improvement Specialist Alastair James says there's good reason.
To fly safely and efficiently, we need to be able to calculate the weight and balance of the aircraft each and every time we fly.
The survey will also extend to Air New Zealand pilots and cabin crew.
When you go to the check-in counter, your bag goes through and it's weighed, but you're not. So we apply an average weight in those circumstances. So every 5 years we try and verify that our weights that we're using are accurate.
It's a quick and simple process. Individuals will step onto a set of scales and place their cabin baggage on another set of scales. A computer will register the weight after a few seconds and passengers can resume boarding.
It is something that we're required to do. Our regulator, the Civil Aviation Authority, expects us to account for all of the weight on board.
Some airlines in the US have been conducting weight assessments for passengers, but it's not common practice internationally. Air New Zealand has assured those who feel self-conscious shouldn't.
There's no weight shown on the screen anywhere. It's just captured and goes straight into the computer.
The survey will take place for more than 10,000 travellers between May 29 and July 2nd. Jessica Maggio, Sky News, Wellington.
So New Zealand Airlines is about to start weighing their passengers. One thing that I notice is once one company do something, they all do it. They all start to do it. It's monkey see, monkey do. But this is what I think they're about to start doing, right? Because I'm thinking, what's the point of weighing the people? If you got enough seats for a certain amount of people, then you should know, like, you should have the weight and all that kind of figured out already, right? But I think they want to start weighing people because they're going to be like, everybody that's 300 pounds or more have to pay for 2 seats. I think they want to do something like that. Because it's never really to help the customer. Anytime something is changing or someone's doing something, it's never there to help the customer. It's usually there to help the company. That's just what I think all the time. So they probably like, yo, if we could get it, because all it's going to take is each company is going to be like, well, we weigh in too. And then one of those companies is going to say, everybody over 325 pounds has to pay an additional blah, blah, blah. That's what I think they're going to do. And I'm going to side off a little bit, but I was on the airplane and it was like a little girl behind me and she like kept like kicking my seat. Not even kicking my seat, but putting her foot in my seat and like pushing up on my back. And I kind of asked like her parents and told, like, you know, can y'all chill? They couldn't get her to stop. So if they make it where if you weigh more than 300 and something pounds, you pay extra, I think that if a child is under a certain age, they should have to pay extra for that child, bro. Seriously, because those kids are annoying on the plane. My bad. I ain't mean to go off. That's my fault. But little kids are annoying on the plane, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody uncomfortable. And little kids are annoying. And fat people are annoying. Because somebody next to you and they super fat. You're like, God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. I think they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to walk them. They're trying to walk the passengers in the direction of, we're going to start charging y'all for being fat bodies. Seriously. And I think because of that, everybody should start trying to be more health conscious. That's just what I think. Like, oh shit, they going now they said no one's going to see your weight and all that. You start to feel a little bit bad for fat people. But if you on a plane for 6 hours and you're crunched up because someone is fat, come on, son. Maybe you should get a little discount or something. Like half half your ticket should be half off, because somebody next to you is super fat and they crunching you up. Or maybe the person next to you should pay for half your seat because they're crunching you up because they're super fat. It should be something like that. But I think that's the direction they're going in. Because I'm wondering, like, if the planes are getting better, but then again, maybe people are getting fatter and they like, yo, the weight, it's too much weight back there. We got to start weighing them. So what happens if you pull up and they weigh you and they like, nah, you can't get on this plane because the weight is too much? Yo, you can't even get on the plane because the weight is too heavy already. You got to wait for the next plane. That's going to be crazy if that happened. Because let's say, remember, first class going to get weighed first. So they going to get set down. And then let's say you getting on last and you like 400 pounds. They like, nah, bro, you can't get on because you pushing the weight over on the plane. You can't go, bro. You got to catch the next plane because you super fat. And we don't want our planes to be too much weight. It got to be something like that, though. But I think everybody should really start looking at Americans. They start doing that shit in America. America is screwed because everybody in America is a fat body. Everybody fat. All these niggas eat fast food. Most Americans don't work out. They obese like a motherfucker. So everybody better get ready for, you might have to pay extra because you got an extra few pounds. You're going to pay an extra few pounds. Ain't no need to trip.